Animaker.
Greetings, and welcome to my review of The Munsters. The Munsters is written and directed by Rob Zombie, the man behind some gore-fest movies, and some I've seen, like The Devil's Rejects, Halloween, the remake, and House of a Thousand Corpses. So, Rob Zombie really loves the monsters that came out in the 1960s, so he decided to make a PG family comedy movie. Let's get this over with. Alright, right off the back, when I first watched this trailer, I knew this was going to be bad. Because I remember when I was a kid, I was watching a Munsters TV show with my mom. It was on black and white. Then the show only ran for 2 seasons and 70 episodes. Now the movie came out on Netflix. You know, the ghoulishly monster world. They have their economy, then they step into the human world, and they find it weird and scary as we find them this movie. It has 3 films in one. You have romantic comedy of Herman Munster, played by Jeff Daniel Phillips, and Lily, played by Sherry Moon Zombie. They were getting together, and there's a real estate scam, and they bought a house in the railroad in Mockingbird Lane. There's a lot more going on in this movie. And I don't think this is going to entertain children as much as Rob Zombie probably wants it to. It's funny because Grandpa Monster, played by Daniel Roebuck, he's a father-in-law monster. Well, now all the monsters are in this movie. And Mike telling the story of how Herman Munster and Lily, maybe, I don't know, because Eddie Munster and Merlin Munster are not in this movie. Just these 3 monsters. And that's it. Ironically, the movie has color palette that could be fun for kids, but the camera angle is so nauseating where it keeps twisting and turning and zooming in and out. I get what Rob Zombie is doing in this movie, but it just doesn't work. Speaking of which, did I ever mention that Rob Zombie wrote the movie? I mean, he's not a comedian director nor a comedian writer. And the dads and puns, they try to pull out their, yeah, I mean, the dad jokes and the puns, they're not funny. I get that Rob Zombie found his crew he likes to work with. You know, he cast his wife too to play the leading role in this movie. It's great they are working together to make horror movies, which is pretty cool. Making a movie and casting the person you love is kind of romantic in a way. But let's just say this is a family movie. The costumes, oh boy. This movie is more of a spirit Halloween story that just say they went to a local Halloween store in Transylvania and bought some costumes that they went. This went to this. Then they went to this neighborhood where they were having a costume party for some reason. I don't know, but big shout out to Lester, played by Thomas Boykin. The werewolf makeup does look great on him with all that fur and stuff. Anyway, is this movie supposed to be made for kids, even though it's a PG family comedy movie? Because I don't see kids laughing at the jokes. They even don't care about who John Wayne is. Guys, in the end, I didn't have a good time watching this movie. I want to like it, but some of the jokes and humor felt so flat to me. So flat. And with that said, I'm gonna give the Munsters an F. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to subscribe, and that way, I'll see you guys next time.